learning and development in our team, and also joins us from head office. So Franchise India is a 26-year-old organization which was started with only one principle, that we wanted to help entrepreneurs who want to start their business. So we are a platform today which helps on three things. One, helping investors who are looking to start a new business or take over existing business. Second is helping companies scale, so which means they can scale their business through franchising. And third, if you're looking to exit your current business, that also Franchise India does. We operate in 97 cities in India and 9 countries overseas. So friends, this is about Franchise India. So today, when you are attending this show, obviously you are coming with the aspiration of starting your business, and you will be witnessing multiple brands which will talk about their opportunity, and you need to really start evaluating what is right for you, what businesses it would interest you, and what business you should really invest on that. I can give you some tip on this before you can get on to our first panelist. So whenever you're looking to start a business, and a lot of people come to me for that, and I always advise that do the 4 dots. The first dot is selecting what industry you want to do. And how do you really select that? You need to ask yourself that what do you bring to the table outside capital that you can succeed in that industry, and why you're choosing that industry over any other industry. What is happening in that industry over the next 5 to 10 years? What is the disruption happening in the industry? So all that pieces you need to understand before you shortlist what industry you want to do. A lot of people do it because they come with that same domain experience, right? Or they have some learning on that industry, or they expect that business to do well. For example, if I would take electric vehicle, it looks great. We all know that this is future, but it is going to take a lot of time before it becomes meaningful category, right? Which means that if you're ready for the gestation cycles, this is a great time to enter that market. But you cannot expect overnight results in that business. It takes a lot of time. But there are some mature industries where you can get in and you can start getting dividends right away. So you need to have very careful approach towards the industry. Once you've chosen the industry, then choose the right brand in that industry. Why are you choosing this brand over the competition? Why do you think this brand would be able to support you better in your geographical location than the competitive brand? You have to go into depth, what I call the discovery day. Spend time with the brand owners, go out and see their capabilities, understand their team, see their strength, see their past franchisee performances. All that has to be taken care before you select the right brand. And this is where Franchise India really helps you. Third dot is your own financial goal. Is the brand which you're taking in covers your next 5-year financial goal? And if you're taking some master franchise or area franchise, which also Franchise India offers you, then you need to have horizon for next 10 years or 15 years or 20 years. Does this help you with your financial goal? What is happening in your life in next 5 years? What is happening in 10 years in your life? So all that milestones should fit with your business and the growth of that business. And the fourth, you need to think is, what is your micro market? Where you want to house this business? So if you're opening up a business in Ghaziabad, in part of Delhi NCR, it has a different clientele, opportunity, competition to versus Gurgaon. So they have two different markets, and they would have very different audience, different consumption behavior, and so on and so forth. So every 10, 20 kilometers in India, we have a different behavior, how people buy, what they buy. So you need to really, when you choose the brand, you need to really fit in with your micro market where you want to do that. So once you connect these 4 dots, then only you can say, I'm in right selection of the business. And Franchise India offers you a great service in 97 cities where we will help you to choose the right opportunity. We take you through 3-stage process. One is information. What is the right information? What kind of opportunities are available, like what you're doing today? And continue to come back for Bharat Franchise Show, because this is running till Dussehra. And every day we bring in new opportunities, new brands. So information is what you're going to get today. Evaluation is the most critical part, how you evaluate what is right for you. And third is the negotiation, how you negotiate the right contract with the brand owners. So let's get started. Over to you, Simon, to introduce the first speaker for the day. And friends, a lot of people I see keep raising hands. Use the Q&A box to ask any question you have. Please ask on the Q&A box, and our teams would be happy to take that question for you. Over to you, Simon.
So much for your warm welcome, sir, and very well explained that what we are doing here. So I would also like to add what we are doing and why we are here with the attendees. So this is Bharat Franchise Show, ladies and gentlemen, and I warmly welcome all of you over here. This show is organized by Franchise India, as just discussed. So Franchise India is a company which does enabling for entrepreneurship in India, and that happens through franchising. We do that by giving consultations to investors and brands, both the parties here with us on this call. And we do this by giving them consultations on strategy, their finance, their business models, their operations, legal and marketing and training, and other things as well, which are required to start a successful franchise. And how we do this? After consultation, we help right brands meet the right investors, and we also help right investors meet the right brands. And that's how the successful deal of franchising is possible between both of them. So this is Bharat Franchise Show, guys. This is a series which we are running this month. We do this almost every month or every 2 months, especially on occasions. Um, Here, this will be running for 9 days regularly. 2, 3 days have already gone. And every day we invite 4 to 5 brands to showcase themselves to the investors on the platform. So this is a Navratra special Bharat franchise show going on. And in India, we believe that this is a very auspicious period for India where people either buy a good car for them, either they will buy a house for them, or a good business. So anything which is good for them, they usually try to buy it in Navratras, as it is a very auspicious time. So in the same auspicious time, we have brands, we have investors, and we also have the team from Franchise India. We have in-house team of Franchise India, plus our channel partners, which are spread across 97 cities in India. That kind of network also we have on this platform today. So on that note, I would request our 3 participants to share about their business, talk about the USP of their businesses, and why would investor should take interest in your business. So this is a good platform to showcase that. And on that note, I'll first invite Miss Aditi from KOK International School. Then we have Mr. Nishant from Tiny Castle School. Then we have Mr. Arvind from Junior Delhi School. So how we're going to do this? We will have a 15-20 minutes session with every brand. And 5 minutes after that, we will have a question answer round. And I would request people to please put your questions on the Q&A box for a smooth conversation. And like this, we're going to continue. So Miss Aditi, over to you.
Welcome, Aditi. Welcome. You can set your presentation. And friends, before Aditi does that, there is a Q&A box down there. When you see at the bottom, you can use that to put your any questions. So Simon would see that and he will ask on your behalf, or our participants, or can also directly answer that. You can continue to see on the Q&A box what questions come for you. And today is a special we are doing for a preschool industry. We are talking about education in preschool. It's a great timing for preschool because this is the time where you decide to open up. And I can tell you what has happened in preschool. Preschool was an industry which I was involved in 2003 when we really established, and bigger boys players came out from that. And then it became very crowded. It had a lot of preschools in India. About 80,000 odd preschools were existent in different shapes, sizes, and different level of services. And then COVID happened. And I can tell you, this industry was the biggest impacted. 50% of preschools got shut. And so the 2 things happened. One, who survived were very strong players. They were resilient, they were strong, and they were delivering a great value. So they came back. Second, the market opportunity became very big, because now, when earlier you would have competing with 80,000 preschools being available, an average school was having 40, 50 kids. But now with the return, you have a huge amount of opportunity because kids have not gone anywhere. They are rather, our population has even increased. So the demand for preschool has become very, very high. So this year you will see high growth on preschools, and a lot of new preschools will be set up. And it's a great industry. especially for women entrepreneurs. It's a great opportunity, but you have to decide on a particular time, and the time is between October, November, December, so that you can start your admission process from January, February. And if you miss that, then you miss the season. So it's a very critical for anyone who's thinking of starting a preschool. You have to take a decision between October, November, and December, so that you are making your center ready, so that you can go into it. There is also a huge opportunity because a lot of infrastructure is available out there. A lot of infrastructure is available which you can convert and start a preschool. So friends, this is a great opportunity. And over to you, Aditi, for your presentation, and everybody can ask questions.
Sure. Thank you, Mr. Maria. That was a great insight for the preschools, actually. You gave a very in-depth knowledge, like why this time and everything. So I would just like to introduce KOK to you. So the main objective is we started this preschool 8 years back, basically. And our tagline says that we train the kids beyond academics. So it is not that we look into the academics portion, we look for the overall development, their mind development, their body development and coordination. So that's one of the reasons that we could also survive in COVID. To be very honest, as if I speak KOK as a brand, I think we moved on to the online classes and we did a lot of videos and the parents could see that value add. So we could really survive. And one more thing I would like to add is that we have around 120 kids in our branches. So that is the reason, because we work on their overall development and we take into consideration all the modern technologies, all the ERP systems, everything. So that's the reason that we started with this. So the main vision and mission is that we have a perspective that we are trying to make leaders for tomorrow. So that gives a very good motivation to us, that it's not that we are working on the basics of the kids or we are teaching them alphabets or something, but we come with a perspective that we want to make the leaders for tomorrow. So how do we lay down their foundation? So we make planning everything around that. So the kid is getting all the knowledge through it. So coming to the founder information, so we started this preschool. She is Mrs. Nirmala Singla. So she's also an author. She had been with kids. She writes books, a naturopathy to yoga. So our curriculum is inclusive of the physical development, the co-curricular activities, the mind development, the brain development. So, and we come from a background of an IIT Embroy, USA. So that's the educational background that we carry with it. So that really helps us to understand like what everything about the kids. So, and to add on, we have also adhered with the NEP guidelines. So we have our own book sets, the own curriculum design, and it is all aligned with the latest NEP guidelines that we have. And so we have like 6 classes starting from playgroup, pre-nursery. So the basic age group of the kids starts from 1.5. So we have designed our classes, and also we have our day-wise activities and curriculum planned according to that. So if you're taking KOK, so you will get the day-wise planner. So what should be catered in a day and how it helps the kid in their overall development, basically. So that is class-wise. So we have designed this covering all the classes. The curriculum is also designed by us. The books are also specially designed by us, which covers all the activities and everything. So it is, we have our own publications in this regard, basically. So coming to the additional part, so the one part is basically the classes, as I mentioned. So in the morning sessions, we run preschooling and we cover all the classes, basically. And in the second half, we have our space available in the second half. So we use this time for our daycare, tuitions, dance. So, it is not that the major income is coming or the major things that we are rendering to the parents is only the preschooling. So the daycare comes in. In daycare, we take the smallest kids from around 4 months also. So we have a proper training. And in daycare, the specialization is we have a separate daycare teacher as well. So there also we try to add that value. So why for working parents, why they should not leave there, because nowadays we have the options of CCTV plus nannies at home. So the value add here is we are able to show them what the kid is actually learning from the daycare. So we have specialization in daycare with a daycare teacher and also the daycare activities. So we bring that value at, okay, once the kid is going home, the kid is free. So the kid has already done the work. He has learned a lot of things, a lot of additional things as well. Plus, we also try to cater like tuition center, dance, abacus. So these are value adds basically, and they are also a source of additional income. So in abacus, like these can be on a percentage basis as well, or it can be on a share basis. So this caters to a very good amount of an additional income. So here is the team that is the latest. So we have in all our schools, we have an R&D lab, which caters, like we know from the basics, like which area the kid is interested towards. So is it science? Is it mathematics? Is it the technology, engineering, which part, art and craft? So what really the kid is interested into. So we take the kids there and we see what the kid is actually exploring. So we help them grow in their field, what they are interested into, and it gives a very good effect to the parents that we also know from the basics, like, okay, the kid is interested in this area, so they can focus more on that. So as of now, as Mr. Maria already mentioned, so with an average of 75 students, so as of currently, the play school business is around 3.8 billion, but in 2028, we expect it to be around 7.3 billion would be the play school business that is anticipated. So there'll be a lot of preschools opening up, because there's a lot of scope in preschools nowadays. As the kid, because nowadays we every parent, mostly they are in nuclear families. So they want their kid to learn and develop. Otherwise, they get into the issues of speaking is delayed, or some special symptoms. So nowadays, the parents are very much aware of this area, and they want their kids to be very energetic, active. So they want the preschooling concepts to be started from a very basic age. So there's a huge scope in the preschooling, as we see. So this gives us a kind of like percentage of how many women are working. So there's a huge number of, we see, working parents nowadays. So if both the parents are working, there's a probability that they are able to give less time, and they want the best for their kids. So we have the facilities wherein we are open from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. And also they get that additional value or add, like they're learning so much. And so they opt for preschools. Coming to the next part, why KOK as a partner, basically, because there are a lot of things. The curriculum we follow is very holistic. We take into consideration the latest technology as well as the playway method. So we create an artificial environment for the kids, wherein they can actually relate, like if relate and act, basically. So, and as I already mentioned, we have our educational kits. Everything is designed by us. There is an in-house R&D lab, and we have teachers will be providing end-to-end support. So we, as a franchisee, I would feel that we can help you from the basic. Like if you're just planning to open a preschools, like what should be the designs, how should we do the marketing, how to attract the parents, what should be the value add that we show with the kids. So from the base, like what are the trainings, how should we groom the teachers, how to find out a good teacher or a center head. So we'll be helping in each and every step when we open a franchisee. So from the basic till the high end, so there's a very good revenue generated, and it has to be stress-free, basically. So this is parent feedback. So as I already said, because the parents are really happy with us. That's the reason that during the COVID also, we were all good and we had our online classes. We do send a lot of videos. Also, we have our ERP system, in which the concept is basically explained by a cartoon character. So the kids, and they have to play game. So through games, the cartoon characters are explaining the concepts. So that's a very good value add if we see the modern technology of today. So that's also incorporated. So this is the kind of our rollout plan. So we are planning to roll out in north, south, east, west. So whichever area you're planning to open, if you're interested, then we can definitely look into that area. So if we think who will be the person who should be opening, so I think it's a woman entrepreneur, as already mentioned. So it's a woman business basically. So if that's a good thing, and if you need any like if you have good financial bandwidth and educational history, that really helps to add on a lot of value. So we can see like we can understand the system and it really helps. So we are looking for unit franchisee and already mentioned, and also master franchisee. So as I already mentioned, the roles and responsibilities. So we'll be helping with each and everything, with the designs, with the marketing, with the infrastructure, with the kits, with the teacher training, with the parent training. How should we communicate with the parent with our ERP system? So all the roles and responsibilities will be helping. Even if required to travel, we can do that for 2-3 days and provide a training and also do the setup. So we have all our designs ready, so that can be shared and it should be good to go from there. So this is something like before opening the school and post opening basically. So pre-opening will be helping with this, and post-opening, like how should we select a good site for a preschool, curriculum, trainings, and how to manage like payment options, technical supports. So before opening the school, we'll be helping with that. And post-opening also, if like anything with the kits, we have our own kits, the school dress, everything we have already designed it. So coming to the financial part, so the minimum, I think the minimum area required for a preschool is should be 2,000 square feet, because we need at least 4 classrooms with 1 play area. So more than 2,000 is also very good, but the minimum area I think should be 2,000 square feet, and the more space, the more returns, I feel. So we can cater more number of kids if we have more area. And currently we have around 120 kids already. So the franchisee fees would be 3 lakhs around. And we say that the ROI is 100%. And since the good thing is for the royalty part, if I speak, we are just planning that we'll start the royalty after 6 months, basically. So if once we have good number of strength after 6 months, then the royalty portion will start, and the payback period is around 19 months. But I can say in my schools, the payback period was really faster, because in the evenings classes and the daycare, they add on a lot of value. So an average of payback period would be 19 months and agreement term would be around 5 years, sorry. So I think that's it. I think I covered most of the points from KOK perspective. If anyone has questions, please do let us know.
So there are a couple of questions. How many schools are active right now from down south?
South, actually, we have our 3 schools in north as of now. So in south, I think we don't have any branches as of.
Mr. Karthik, they have not entered south, but they can obviously.
Yeah, we are open for that. Obviously, we can do that. So.
And they can also discuss on if you want to look at larger partnership like area franchise or developing the region. So friends, there's also opportunity to really do sometimes the area franchise. You can develop the business in that area. So Mr. Karthik, you can reach out to our business hotline number. We'll be more than happy to organize your discussion with Aditi ji, and you can experience the school, understand how they've done that. 125 kids is a very good number in a preschool, and average preschools don't do that much. There is another question which has come from Binu Matthew. What is ideal number of students in a 2,000 square feet? How much students you can get in 2,000 square feet?
Okay. So Binu, in 2000 square feet, we expect like we have 4 to 5 classrooms in there. So per classroom, we can gather 15 to 18 kids. So we can at the high level, if I see somewhere between 65 to 75 kids, we can cater. Plus the number I'm specifying now is just for the play school. So after play schooling, like 12 or 12:30, the play school is over. So we can also have a lot of additional daycare kids and the tuition center, the abacus. So the number is can be according to that.
That's very, very helpful. And so Binuji, the answer is that they're saying that when they provide you every sport, but as a business, you run and operate. It's independently owned, independently operated, but company supports you with everything in terms of your
we can provide you like what are the best designs. Yes. Right. Please go ahead. Sorry.
And Ashish ji, if you can also, we can send you the presentation. If you can just reach out to our business hotline number, we'll be more than happy to send you a detailed presentation, and also link you with our consultants can work with you. And friends, if you can, when you reach out to business hotline number, please put your city also. So I can put up a person from that particular city itself to work with you to then connect with Aditi ji. So
yeah, sure.
One more question: what is the average cost, per child? What do you charge per child? And
right.
Yeah.
Yes. So the charges, we have 2 parameters on the charges part. So one is the initial fees that we take, like registration and the annual charges and everything. So that would be between 8 to 11,000, depends on the area where we are opening. And the monthly fees is the tuition fees, which will be around 3,000. But again, as I say, it can go till 4,000 to 4,500. So it depends on the area and the location where we are actually planning to operate. So that's the play school fees, but the daycare fees is hourly based. Like if the kid is coming around for the whole day, then definitely it is between 10 to 12,000. And additional parameters like we can offer them meals, the CCTV. So these are all additional income that we add on to it.
Okay, that's very, very helpful again. So any other question, friends, you have to please ask, and otherwise we can take up the questions when we have one-on-one meeting. Franchise India organizes this called Discovery Day. Now the Discovery Day is where we link you with the brand and you discover the whole opportunity, spend a lot of time with you, because it's a very important and critical decision. You should not take in rush. You should spend a lot of time, understand the values, understand the founding team, what values they come from. As Aditi said, it's led by people who have come from education background, and they are very committed to do this. And now they've just started franchising, and they're doing extremely well. So if you want to get in touch with the brand, please reach out to our business hotline number, and we'll be more than happy to link you with it. So thank you, Aditi ji. Your good presentation, and thank you for coming that late. But we keep it normally at 7 o'clock because people come back from office and then they can easily sit and Thank you.
It's a great opportunity. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Thanks. Yes, Simon. Who are we inviting next?
Sir, now we can invite Mr. Arvind from JR Delhi School.
जी अरविंद जी, आप शुरू कर सकते हैं.
Yes, thank you, sir. Hello, everyone. Arvind Singh Desai from Junior Delhi School. It's our pre-school franchise. Right now, we have 250 plus branches pan India. So Junior Delhi School, it's a venture of VDG Infotech Private Limited. It's a preschool franchise chain. It was started in 2016 and first branch was come in 2017. In 2019, we crossed 150 plus branches pan India, and 2021 we crossed 200 plus branches, and right now we have 250 plus branches pan India. Our vision to provide education to each and every corner of the India, so that every child can get the education. We are working around 20 plus states right now. The total requirement of the area is 2,500 to 3,500 square feet. If we talk about the minimum area requirement that should be constructed, it would be 2,000 square feet. Initial investment would be around 15 to 20 lakh rupees. And our franchise fee, which is 5 lakhs rupees, this is the basically initial investment. We already segregate this thing for the our partners, so that they can understand what is the total investment, initial investment we done in the school. So school and painting and designing, it would be around 1.5 lakh rupees. Initial marketing and branding, it would be 1.5 lakh rupees. The whole setup cost, which includes our furniture and fixture as well, which would be around 5 lakhs. Rest
आपकी
of the
presentation
things,
नहीं दिख रही है, आपकी presentation नहीं, आपका आपने मोबाइल से कुछ लॉगिन किया है तो
sorry sir,
आपकी presentation is not visible. No. Yeah, okay, now it's still on. I think you're doing for mobile. Okay.
yeah, yes. So it's
Okay.
not visible right now, sir.
No, it's visible, but it's small because it's on the screen. If people are looking at it, and if they're looking at a mobile, it become even more smaller. But okay, that's it. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So this is the initial investment. As far as our extensive brand support is talking about, we give each and every support at the doorstep, from the initial development of the site, where we provide the layout of the site, and thereafter our team will visit their places so that they can get the information about the interior and exterior part of the site. Everything would be done by the interior and exterior team. Thereafter, our digital marketing team, they will make the micro website and other social media pages for the site. And meanwhile, our online survey team, they fix the fee structure on the basis of the paying capacity of the area, so that it would not be higher or less as per the fee structure of the particular area. Talking about the recruitment and training of the staff, which includes the principal and teacher, so it would be done by our team members, which would be there at the site around 2 to 3 days for the training and recruitment part. Thereafter, all the support and services like syllabus, curriculum, and everything would be given by the head office itself. We also give the timetable, so that it is one kind of spoon feeding for the teachers. They don't need to plan anything, they just implement all the things which we are providing. But how to provide, how to implement those things, our trainer will train them. We also provide the operational manual to operate the school, which all other documents and registers are required for the school. So it would be included in the operational manual. For the marketing, our team member always in touch with the guide them how to start the marketing in the starting of the session. These are some marketing guidelines. With the help of this, you can get an idea like how to spend your marketing expenditure on the particular things like pamphlets, web leads, posters, everything. As far as age is concerned, in classrooms, we have 4 classes: pre-nursery, nursery, LKG, and UKG. For the pre-nursery, it would be 2+ years. For the nursery, 3 years plus, and for the LKG, 4 years plus, for UKG, 5 years plus. These are the concept rooms which we inculcate in the our schools. Our curriculum and you can say syllabus is also designed on the basis of these concept rooms, like social segment, gymnasium, ball pool, kids creation room, dining room, play area, auditorium, kitchen arena. Basically, we talk about the overall and all-round development of the child. So these are the some concept rooms are available in the school. On the basis of that, we assure the parents that we work on the overall development of the child. This is the you can say some like how to develop your meetings and the other things. These are the financials where franchise fee is the 5 lakhs rupees. School painting and everything, it would include 1.5 lakhs. This is again the initial investment. As far as fee structure is concerned, this is on an average fee structure for the classes. This is the operating cost where we recruit the principal, teachers, maids, and guard. We also include some miscellaneous expenses also, electricity, site rent, and marketing costs also. The whole operating cost for the year, it would be around 12 lakhs 72,000. It is pro rata basis. This is the total revenue and the total profit for the first year, second year. First year, it would be comes around 14 lakhs 26,000. In the second year, it is 20 lakhs 42,000. For the third year, it is 27 lakhs 78,000. For the fourth year, it is 31 lakhs 97,000. And for the fifth year, it is 38 lakhs 34,000. So this is the whole financials for these schools.
Arvindji, I believe you also got a deal cracked in a recent Delhi show.
Yes, sir.
You got a franchise over there. Great. Congratulations for the same.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ashishji. I think we still have to send a detailed presentation because come capture ho paya mobile se dikha rahe the. So if you can send
all the time.
and we will be able to share with our investors and we look forward to have some more interest for your brand and we'll come back to you as we have more questions coming from our investors. So friends, if you have any questions, anything you want to know more about it, while we will be happy to share all the presentations with you and you can directly talk to our teams and they would also organize your direct meetings with the companies also. So thank you very much, Ashishji. Yes, Simon. You're doing the next meeting?
So the third meeting has to be postponed. So for today, we don't have any other plan.
Okay. So thank you very much, friends. These were two presentations from preschools. Preschool is a big category for us and we have many brands in the preschool. We also have a global brands in preschool. If anybody is really keen, we have a Singapore school, which is available with Franchise India. It's called Red House, which is one of the top Singapore schools for preschool. And we also have a lot of child development programs. Just to mention, we run many programs, which are global programs, which we want to partner with. We run world's first business kids program, which is actually a business coaching for kids. You know, as early as 6-year-old, 7-year-old, they can start learning business. And we have another program called Business Teens, which is also a very interesting program, which is for teenagers to run business. So even if you're running a preschool, you can integrate that program. It does extremely well, or you can do independently that program. We also have a STEM education program from US called Brick for Kids. Again, a very strong program. It is already running in Chennai and it's a very successful program. And now we're looking to expand within all over India. And there are also territorial rights available. If you want to take a program for, say, a particular region, you can do that. Then we have a very interesting program coming from UK. It's called Children Inspired by Yoga. It's actually teaching yoga to young children is extremely difficult. So this is a very structured, designed program on yoga for kids. Again, it can be integrated with any preschool business which you have, and you can run and operate the business. We have also an English learning program which is a very successful product for young kids for English learning. So that also is a program. So we have if anybody decides to put up a, say, international center, we can get a international preschool, and you can run all the international, globally recognized different programs under that. So friends, if you are keen on that also, so please reach out to business hotline number, or you can reach out directly to me. I will put my number also. This is +91 98102 44330. This is a number. If you are looking for a global brand, we will be more than happy to have a discussion with you, and I will see through that you are given a full demonstration. You can talk to the founders and then take a decision. So thank you very much for your time today. Thank you for taking out time to join Bharat Franchise Show. Please do return tomorrow evening also at same time, 7 o'clock. This would continue every day, new opportunities, and we look forward for having you back tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Good evening to all of you. Thank you very much.